So we are just about done with our travel, but we wanted to make a quick video about our time in Aulani, what we loved about it, what the kids loved about it, and just some general details in case you ever end up going there yourself.
So if you don't know, Aulani is a resort in Hawaii that was built by Disney, I think in 2011, and it's a standalone, meaning it's not attached to like one of the Disney parks. So it's designed to be really kid-friendly, but it's also designed to like fit into Hawaii and have that Hawaii feel to it. And so there's a couple different levels of accommodations there. We went for a pretty nice room with a view, so 2 queen beds and a view. We're used to sleeping in the same room with our little girls, so it wasn't that big a deal for us. We made it work. But if you have like a bigger family or if you want separate rooms, they do have other rooms for that. But the pricing for the rooms is based, I think, mainly on the kind of view that you get.
Yeah, so we chose Aulani specifically because we went there, 2 years ago? Oh yeah, it was right before we had Luna. We took a trip with Kara and it was so kid friendly, so much to do for the kids. We just thought it would be a really great kind of first stop in our amazing cruise adventure. So we went back there. Kara didn't remember it, so it was kind of like a new experience for both of them and they were super excited.
Yeah. That's the first of that kind of vacation that I've ever done. Every trip that I've ever taken in my life prior to that was the kind of vacation where I'm like, I have a backpack and I'm like hoofing it around some foreign city. Like when we went to Paris, we were on our feet all day. And so it was weird for us to do that kind of vacation. But with a kid, it's like the greatest thing ever because there's plenty for them to do. You can keep them occupied. You could just relax, and it was just awesome. Let's talk more about that. So the reason that we chose Aulani this time around is because we have 2 little girls and wanted to keep them occupied. And also we were going on a Disney cruise ship, so let's stay in the Disney family if we can. And so the main reason we chose Aulani though was the activities for kids. The one that we took the most advantage of, I think, is their lagoon.
Yeah, which is the beach. And there's, beaches everywhere in Hawaii, but they have just like the perfect little cove lagoon that's got a break for the waves, so the water is coming into shore very gently. Mm-hmm. It's not too deep, and the girls just loved it. The sand was their favorite thing, and they could have spent the entire time that we were there
on
just
the beach
playing in that.
We also did the lazy river. The lazy river is pretty fun. They have a couple other things like a slide. They have a few different pools, and they even have some pools that are just for adults, which we didn't get to take advantage of. But yeah, there's lots of water activities for the kids. And then they also have things like there's a scavenger hunt. We didn't end up doing that, but there's a scavenger hunt that you can do throughout the resort. And then they have, I think, movie nights, outdoor activities, and seasonal things. So there's always something to do there for kids. And that, it being Disney, of course, that's the way that it's going to be, but they do a really good job.
Yeah, just walking around, we stumbled into, it was like a story time / musical event where there was dancing. So they paused everything going on in one of the main pools so everyone could watch this thing. We walked by numerous Disney characters. There's just always something going on geared at kids, which is perfect for us.
And then another thing that's really important with kids is the availability of food, because they're always hungry and they're always very picky. So it's got to be food that's, fun and enough variety that they'll be happy. And so that's another reason to choose Aulani. There's several restaurants and they have good options, whether you're trying to stay a little bit on the less expensive end or whether you want to do like a nice fancy dinner. We have not, unfortunately, gotten to experience the really fancy restaurant there, but the rest of the food that we had is pretty good. Mainly with the kiddos, we went to, I forgot the name of it, but they have like a walk-in, walk-out kind of cafe grocery store place that does like a lunch special and a dinner special, and those are really good actually. And then they also have acai bowls there, and the acai bowls are amazing. Yeah. So we mainly we would get the acai bowls. The girls love that, of course, because it's fruit. And then across the street from Aulani actually is a place called Monkey Pod Kitchen, which is a pretty popular restaurant. So we got to eat there this time, and I liked that. I thought it was pretty good. The service for us was pretty slow, but hopefully that's not normal.
And there was also a character breakfast that you can do at Aulani, which we did do, which is great. They bring you outside the restaurant first thing to meet Mickey. Sometimes there's another character or two as well that you can meet and get a picture with, and then you go in into the restaurant. And again, they just do a really great job. There was a ukulele player walking around singing. There were 2 or 3 characters walking around meeting everybody, and there was just quite a good number of food options. A bit pricey, but we found something that everyone was genuinely really excited to eat on the menu.
The character breakfast, if you have kids, it is a little bit more expensive than your regular meal, but it's so cool and the kids love it. The first time we went there with just Kara 2 years ago, she was like totally enamored and loved it. This time she was a little bit afraid of some of the characters, which is funny. I guess she got a little more afraid as she got older. But yeah, the kids love the characters, and the food at the character breakfast is delicious. So if you can do that, definitely give that a shot. But there's also other opportunities to meet characters throughout the day at Aulani. They'll have characters come out at different times just doing different things. So just while Kara and I were floating down the lazy river, unfortunately we don't have a shot of it, but Daisy Duck was standing there on the bank at one point, and Kara lost her mind, was screaming, Daisy Duck, as we floated by. And then we have a shot of us just happening upon Pluto, who was standing outside greeting people. So the kids love that. There's lots of opportunities to meet characters at Aulani. You did the spa, I think the first time we went there. Do you want to talk a little bit about the spa experience? Because I haven't even been in there.
It's quite a nice spa. It was actually right below our room this time. We could hear water trickling through the different pools. They've got several different pools, several different showers that you can just go and enjoy. If you have a spa treatment planned, you can go in early or stay a little bit later and enjoy those. I had a facial, I want to say.
It was a while ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago that I had that done, but it's really lovely. And it is shockingly quiet and peaceful for being on a resort property with so many children running around and so many things going on for the kids everywhere. You really can't tell when you're in the spa area. So we're certainly not experts. We haven't gone into great detail on anything. There's plenty of other resources out there, but just some quick recommendations from us. One thing that I didn't realize the first time we went and did the second is that you can get nearly anything that you would need for a baby at Aulani just delivered to your room. So they've got diaper pails, they've got high chairs, they've got, the standard cribs, but they've got quite a bit of stuff, and it's good quality as well. So this time we asked for all of those things: diaper pail, a high chair, and a crib to our room for Luna. Luna actually ended up sleeping in the bathroom so that she could have her own slightly quieter, darker space for nap times while the rest of us were still doing stuff. But it was great, and they're so kid-oriented. If there's something you're not sure about, ask. They've probably got it.
Yeah, definitely. As far as recommendations from me, I always love getting the Dole Whip when we go to Aulani. So if you don't know what Dole Whip is, it's like pineapple soft serve, and where better to get it than Hawaii, where the Dole Plantation is. And so maybe that's another tip, is the Dole Plantation, I think, is like a maybe 20-minute drive, depending on time of day, from Aulani. So definitely go visit that. And then, of course, there's a lot of other cool stuff to see in Hawaii. So don't stay at the resort the whole time.
Yeah, even going across the street, Jed mentioned Monkey Pod, but there's a good number of other restaurants, ice cream, still touristy, still tourist prices. But if you need a quick break or you need to grab something, there's good options that are very close by.
Bought a rug at the store, and Luna and Kara love it, but not for rug purposes.